This is Chidi.
I'm Chidi Anagonye.
Whenever you see him, he likely has a stomachache.
I'm in a perfect utopia, and I have a stomachache.
On Earth, Chidi was plagued with uncertainty.
Come on, Chidi, pick someone. I have to consider all the factors.
Getting close here, smelling the ethical ramifications of various soups.
Until one day, he was faced with some killer indecision.
What's the harm in taking a few extra minutes to find the perfect... Chidi?
Thankfully, he's in the good place now. But when his soulmate Eleanor asks him to keep a dangerous secret...
There's been a big mistake. I'm not supposed to be here.
Wait, what?
Chidi is once again cursed with the fork that grinds in his garbage disposal mind.
Oh.
As he struggles to decide if helping Eleanor is ethical.
This is a mess, morally speaking. This is a putrid, disgusting bowl of ethical soup.
Luckily for Eleanor, Chidi is a mensch, not a bench, and decides to teach her ethics lessons.
I think you're capable of change, and I will help you try.
Then perhaps she'll earn her place in the neighborhood as a
good person.
If he's being honest, Chidi's kind of stoked to teach Eleanor ethics.
We're gonna have assignments and quizzes and papers.
Remind me what I'm getting out of this again?
You get to avoid eternal damnation.
Oh, yeah.
But Chidi has just as much to learn in the afterlife as Eleanor.
I'm sorry. Choices are hard for me when I'm under pressure.
It's kind of important for Eleanor.
Right, which is why I can't take this lightly. What if I screw up?
And Eleanor will teach Chidi as much as he'll teach her. Seems like Eleanor isn't the only one who needs a friend in the afterlife. The end. Just kidding. Now that he's forced to keep the secrets of two former dirtbags, Chidi is constantly in a state of ethical quandary. And just when he thinks his trouble might be over,
I have finally discovered the cause. The problem is me.
it's really just begun.
I don't know. Oh no! No! Well, what do we do? Panic? Freak? I usually panic, but I am happy to freak.
But Chidi's promise is never broken.
Despite your constant mockery.
Whatever, you love it.
And when Michael is about to retire because he thinks he's the reason the neighborhood is malfunctioning.
We call it the eternal shriek.
What?
And they kill Janet to stop her from calling the train.
She's dead. I killed her.
Chidi still holds up his promise, even though he's barely able to function with all the forking guilt inside.
We have fun, don't we, Chidi?
I've never been more stressed out in my entire life.
Eleanor stuns him when she fesses up to her big lie
The problem in the neighborhood is me.
and references his teaching when trying to figure out how to evade Michael.
Kant would say, lying in any scenario is wrong.
You just casually cited Immanuel Kant. This might be the proudest day of my life.
No offense, but that's a real bummer of a life.
Proving to Chidi that she's learning.
Trying to improve her. Bold plan, bro.
Oh, actually, she learned a great deal in a very short amount of
Oh, really?
time.
Really? I don't care.
So when the bad place turns up to collect Eleanor, Chidi says, "Hold it one forking minute." Actually, he says,
Eleanor is learning. She's just doing it after she died.
but bigger problems are afoot. Eleanor figures out they're in the bad place, forcing Chidi to come face to face with his greatest fear.
You hurt everyone in your life with your rigidity and your indecisiveness.
Oh, fork.
Michael reboots the neighborhood, but reboot after reboot, Eleanor finds Chidi and Chidi agrees to help her.
I was a professor of ethics and moral philosophy.
All right, brag much.
I'm trying to help you.
Sorry.
When Michael finally admits he's been bested and wants to team up with the promise of getting them into the real good place, Chidi sees it as their only opportunity to continue to become better people.
Whatever Michael's reasons for doing this, he's giving us the best chance to improve ourselves.
With Michael agreeing to take Chidi's ethics lessons, they all formed
Team Cockroaches!
Teaching ethics to a demon. Well, it has its challenges.
I made the trolley problem real. Make a choice.
The thing is, ethically speaking...
No time, dude! Make a decision!
Okay. So, what did we learn?
But Chidi persists, and Michael and the rest of Team Cockroach have some incredible breakthroughs.
No. Me?
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
I mean, getting a demon to apologize for torturing you is pretty forkin' remarkable.
Oh, Chidi, I'm so sorry. And I really need your help because I feel so lost and vulnerable.
There's bigger fish to fry anyway, because Sean just arrived to promote Michael and shut the neighborhood down, leaving the gang wondering if Chidi's ethics lessons really changed Michael. Spoiler, he did change.
I was so scared for you.
Back to Eleanor. During Team Cockroach's bender, while they await their fate, Chidi and Eleanor have a heart-to-heart.
The circumstances under which we met are completely insane. I just wish we met the way normal people meet. You came knocking on my office door asking for help with philosophy.
Is that how you think people meet? You're such a nerd.
But despite the forking batshit crazy circumstances, Chidi and Eleanor have an unbreakable bond, one they'll both rely on time and again. When Chidi needs to assume a demon identity in the bad place to blend in, Eleanor helps him rationalize the ethical forking shirt soup of a situation they're in.
Kant says that lying is always wrong, and I follow that maxim.
So you can't even lie to demons?
Those are principles when you pick and choose when you're gonna follow them.
She also quotes a philosopher they haven't studied yet, which probably gets him a little hot.
What if certain actions aren't universally good or bad, like Jonathan Dancy says?
Are you talking about moral particularism? We never even covered that. You read on your own?
After he fails his test by Judge Jen to see if he's learned enough to go to the good place,
Brown. Nope. Gray. Nope. Brown.
he's inspired to finally stop the grinding in his mind and give in to his heart.
Hey, man. What's up? Hot diggity dog.
Unfortunately, their love is put on hold again as Michael and Judge Jen agree to wipe their memories and send them back to Earth. After his near-death experience, Chidi wants to know why his decision-making is so forked up.
Blueberry muffin for you?
I don't know. Maybe. I can't decide.
Enter the Brainy Bunch, near-death survivors made up of you-know-who, and especially you-know-who.
Are you Chidi Kendrick?
Anagonye, and yes?
Can we talk?
Eleanor. Chidi and Eleanor's friendship grows stronger as they explore neuroscience and ethics. And despite Michael and Janet spoiling the afterlife and breaking Chidi's brain momentarily,
Put the peeps in the chili pot and add the M&Ms.
Is that gonna be on the test?
and demons trying to literally drag them to hell, Chidi and Eleanor are soulmates and will always be there for each other. When Eleanor starts to lose herself and the universe is about to tear apart, Chidi is there to remind her who she is.
You need to remember who you are. You flew halfway around the world because you wanted to be a better person, and it was very brave. You basically saved my life. Because Chidi...
But just when Chidi gives in to love, the bad place throws another fork in the garbage disposal.
No!
I think this is gonna be okay.
It won't be okay, which is why you need to erase my memory and reboot me.
As they say goodbye, they know they'll eventually be together because Chidi will always illuminate a path for Eleanor.
I was dropped into a cave, and you were my flashlight.
And Eleanor will always keep Chidi grounded.
Bye, Chidi.